Basketball 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Basketball 30. I'm Don Bowles here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103. With us this morning, we have the Ripley Blue Jays. We're going to talk to the boys basketball team and the girls basketball teams. If you've not checked out Basketball 30, basically what it is we're getting into the basketball teams from the area and what they think their future season is going to be this coming up season and what the last season was. We're going to talk to the coaches. And with us every team, we have the seniors as well. So having a lot of fun with the players and, of course, the coaches, and we hope you enjoy this. We're told that it's pretty popular, so we hope you sit back and enjoy what we're going to have our conversation with the Ripley Jays right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out of hit she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, 2-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shaq Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Don Bowles with C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. With us this morning, it's the Ripley Jays, and we're going to start things out by meeting the coach with us, second-year coach Jeremy Bennington. Jeremy, how was the first year?
It was fun. It was fun. There were a lot of stressful times. I'm a sore loser. I don't take that very well. But just the typical challenges. First year coach meeting the team, trying to get them to understand expectations and the standard and what it takes to win and kind of change where they were the year before me. But it was a good time. It was a great time meeting all the kids, the relationships you build, and just going through all the moments with them.
Well, and you came in, you'd coached a lot, especially on an individual private basis. First varsity job. From that first practice last year to this year, what all did you learn? What's the biggest thing you learned?
The biggest thing, I had to scale it back. So my timeline of things was nowhere near the actual timeline of things in terms of progression. And I've told numerous people that that's been the biggest takeaway from year one is I got to dial back my expectations of how quickly I should think we should be progressing and going through things, and that's definitely the biggest thing.
Well, and when we talk about that dialing back expectation, is that to yourself, or is that expectations of individuals or the team, or which is it?
A little bit of both, individual and team, more so team than anything. Because it's a lot. It's a lot on the kids to learn the new plays, the new defenses, the schemes and verbiages and things like that. And throwing a lot of the kids, especially nowadays, it's hard for them to retain a lot of the information. And we were still putting in new sets and new defenses halfway through the year, 3/4 way through the year. And just because we're very limited in Ohio, we're very limited with practice times and things like that. So just those challenges. I think year two is going to be a lot better because we can build upon what we've already set last year and things like that.
Now, state of Ohio, you're only allowed, 10 days in the summer, I think it is?
13 now.
13 days in the summer. And then, of course, X number of scrimmages, limited number of scrimmages, number of days you can.
Yep.
Now, you actually stick to that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, especially being a first-year coach, I didn't really want to step on any toes or, try to get any hot water there. But, yeah, we stay really true to it. But, I mean, we got lucky because with myself and other coaches, we can get a lot of kids in the gym because we have a lot of coaches willing to put the time in. So, the 3-man small groups, we can fit 9, 12 kids in that time because, we split up different ribs and do different stuff like that. So, and
for the folks listening out there and watching out there, a little humor there because that's always an accusation that coaches, you don't think any of the other coaches break those rules.
Everybody abides by the rules. Everybody does.
I noticed you're smiling there. Let's talk about the team. When you talked about, I talked about challenges. What about good surprises that you came with when, again, compared to when you started last year?
Yeah, so I'll say, again, just the kids. So going in, I honestly I didn't know any of them. I didn't really follow the league as much. Living in Cincinnati, I was focused more so on the local basketball there and things. So I lost a lot of touch with kids not from West Union, where I'm originally from. So the kids were great. They really are. They want to be pushed. They want to be taught. They want to learn. They're very good kids. It might not show on paper and the wins and losses and stuff, but they really do want someone to be there for them, someone to push them, show them how to do things. And that was definitely one of the things I learned just because I didn't know what to expect.
You said, okay, and again, you came from West Union. You'd played in the Shack. Surprises about competitiveness or the teams when you came back? Anything that sticks out?
It was very competitive, very competitive. I'm not going to say I didn't think it was going to be as competitive, but from head to toe, I mean, teams like us, we don't have an easy night in the league at all.
Right.
So I mean, from top to bottom, it's very competitive. Almost any given night, anyone can beat anybody.
You like this style of basketball. We sometimes talk about Kentucky basketball versus Ohio. We talk about out here versus the GCL in Cincinnati. And, of course, most people think GCL, and probably accurately so, is really physical, no fouls called, all that. You get out here, they call the fouls a little more strong. And then in Kentucky, they like to get it up and down. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, they do. And like you said, I think every area kind of has a different style of basketball. Like you said, Kentucky is a little different. Cincinnati is completely different. Our area is different. It's just kind of adjusting to all that and coming back to the area and getting readjusted to that. But I think one of the big things that sets our area apart is we don't have a lot of the size or athleticism, but we have kids that work hard. Like we got kids that go out and put the effort in every single night. They're going to fight. They're going to claw, from the start of the game to the end of the game. And that's what we have to match, and that's going to be our biggest challenge.
Well, on that note, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with another segment here with the Ripley Blue Jays here on Basketball 30 on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking on a hit, she goes!
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. It's Good Guys Radio, TV, and, of course, C103. Hope you're enjoying your day, and we're certainly having a good time. We're meeting with the Ripley Jays boys basketball. To follow in our second half hour, it'll be the Ripley Lady Jays, and we'll talk about girls basketball. Real quick, one further question for you, Jeremy. You guys switched from the Southwest District last year. You weren't here when the team played in the Southwest. Do you think the fans and the folks in Ripley liked the change?
I honestly think it's mixed. Because I know a lot of them, what we were just talking about during the break was the distance and the travel. A lot of them preferred going to Cincinnati because it was a lot closer. Now we're seeing some pretty far tournament games, and they're not happy about that. But I think in terms of our play style, I think it fits us a lot better. And we're changing our schedule according to that. We're not playing as many Southwest teams now. We're trying to play more Southeast teams, just get more accustomed to that. But I think it's mixed. I think some like it and some don't, mostly because of the travel.
Sure. All right, well, with us we have 5 seniors this morning from the Ripley Jays. We have Mr. Blake Fife, Andrew Dryden, Nathan Lacey, Ian Young, and Brooklyn Jordan. Blake, how many Fifes have played Ripley basketball?
I got 3 brothers. They all played. We're all 2 years apart, and I'm the last one.
You're the last one? Is the Ripley program going to fail at that time? It's just going to completely close up and go away?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
Yeah. So, your brothers playing? Did that have anything to do with you playing? Did that make you want to play more?
Oh, of course. I've always grew up watching them play. It's just been a blast.
Well, now getting beat up by your brothers on the court and all that stuff, you must be the best one then, because you're the toughest, right?
Yeah, all them backyard matches. I always get physical.
Yeah. Now, who's the best player of the 4 of you?
I am.
Okay, you're the best one. What are you the best at?
Everything.
Oh, there you go. Who's the least talented of the 4?
Ty.
Now you laugh. Now you going to catch trouble over Thanksgiving when you go home or whatever?
No, he's goofy, and every time, I don't know how to explain him. I don't know.
How important to the Fife family? How important is Ripley basketball?
Oh, it's important. We always grew up Ripley, so it's just been great going to every game.
Yeah,
just enjoying it.
All right, Andrew Dryden, tell me a little bit about this year's team.
Ooh, I like this year's team, actually. It's going to be really fun, and we've been putting a lot of work in, so I think it's going to, what's the word? Correlate into the season.
Yeah, what makes this year's team fun?
Just the people. It's always a fun time getting in the gym with them.
Right. Well, when we talk, Nathan, when we talk about this year's team, you lost players last year that were a key part of the last year's team. How's the team going to be different?
A lot of the younger classmen have to step up and help out because we lost 2 seniors. But I think we're going to do pretty good.
Yeah. Well, and when we talk about that, do you think you're going to be deeper this year or going to be the same? What?
We're probably going to be a little bit deeper. We got obviously 5 seniors up here. I think we're going to be doing pretty decent on that.
All right. Ian, pet peeve, people calling you Ian. I promised I wouldn't call you Ian. Now, does it bother you when Jeff Wilson on the PA calls you Ian?
Oh, my God.
Now, why are you guys laughing when I say Jeff Wilson on the PA?
Gosh.
Blake's not going to answer me, is he?
No comment.
How 50-50, what percentage do they call you Ian and Ian?
Like 90 Ian. And I play several sports. Every time it's Ian Young still.
There you go. And maybe you should just change your name. What's your middle name? Maybe we can
Daniel. I was thinking about doing that actually.
Okay. All right. Well, we can do that. We'll do. How about Dan or Danny?
Dan. I think Daniel's good enough.
My man Dan. Anyway, Ian, we're talking about Ripley basketball. Is it a big deal for you?
Definitely. My main sport for sure. It's my focus.
Do you play other sports?
Yes.
What's other sports?
I play soccer, I do cross country, and I do track and field.
But your primary interest is basketball.
Definitely.
Do you? What do you do throughout the off season to get ready for this year's season?
I play some AU basketball and just get in the court. There's outdoor courts. You just pull up and hoop.
Right. Okay. Well, Brooklyn, Jordan, I'm told you're the romance guy, head of romance on the team. How big a deal is those? We talk about what's big deal, what's not a big deal. Brooklyn, how's that affect the team? All those outside interests and I don't know things that come to play.
It keeps the mind busy, that's for sure.
Now, how many young ladies do you have interested in you, Brooklyn?
I don't know. Too many to count.
Too many to count.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, I'm sure everybody else in the league would like to know, what makes you the highest attraction on the Ripley team?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
All right. Well, enough with the light stuff. Ian, challenges for the team. What do you guys right now? You and Coach Bennington changed places. What's the team need to work on to be really good this year?
Just showing up day in and day out, putting an effort every day.
Is that and is that tough to get everybody to do?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I heard that. All right, Blake, gonna be a little bigger this year than you were last year.
Yeah, I think we got like one of the biggest teams in the league. We just don't got a bunch of guard play, which that's gonna be a struggle, but I think we'll work around it.
Well, when we talk about guard play, how do you make up for that?
We just get in, work on it. It's just
Andrew, your idea, what you need to do to contribute to the team?
Effort.
Effort.
Okay.
What's the skill set you need to work on the most, you think?
Well, I'm not as dominant as I want to be in the post. I kind of lack the physical side of it, so I want to work more towards that and being able to go up without being scared about it.
Okay. All right. Well, tell you what, on that note, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the three. He hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out ahead she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back again. It's Basketball 30, and with us the Ripley Jays here on a Wednesday morning, or is it Thursday morning? Maybe it's Thursday morning. I don't know. It's Thursday morning, I guess it is. Ian, who does Ripley consider to be their in-league rival?
Honestly, either West Union or Eastern.
West Union, you think, is your in-league rival?
Yeah.
Why West Union? Because you're close proximity geographically, or why is that?
Close competition. Last year at the preview, we tied.
Okay. Nathan, team that you least like to play?
Definitely West Union or Peebles.
Or what?
Or Peebles.
Now, how'd Peebles get thrown into that?
I'm just about this year during the soccer season there.
Oh.
Yeah, and Ian, you talked about that playing multiple sports. Again, that stuff crosses over. If you get into it physically with somebody on the soccer field,
they play basketball and in basketball too.
Yeah, and same thing with track and all that. So how many of the players, how many of the kids from the other schools do you guys actually know?
Like none of them.
Really?
I don't talk to none of them.
Really?
Just beef.
I just leave them at the basketball field.
Yeah, because of course, as you guys know, some of the schools play, play in the summer. They play on teams together and all that stuff. So Blake, the team that you most like to play. You talked about West Union. We talked about which one's the toughest team. Which one would you like to play twice, 3 times every year, whatever? Who do you look forward to this season? Who you want to play?
I always look forward to playing Eastern, or like I said, West Union. I like playing West Union, but yeah, them are the 2 teams I really look forward to.
Right. Is it different who you beat and who you don't. I mean, you win one, you say, oh, okay, we beat them. But who's it make you feel good?
Oh, it's Eastern. It's always Eastern.
Yeah.
Yes. It's been a rival in the Ripley school for a while.
Yeah.
And it's always great to beat them.
Sure. Andrew, tough question. What's the league record for Ripley going to be this year?
Definitely got to be better than what we had last year.
Right.
But a real number, maybe like 6 or 7.
6 or 7 wins? All right. Well, that works. All right, Brooklyn. Let's forget the girls for a while. Yep. All right. Overall, you guys play 22 regular season games. Excuse me. What's your record going to be when you end the season? What's it going to be? You end your senior year.
We're just hoping to get better overall. So a number, I wouldn't know. Just to grow from last year and our previous years.
All right. Well, hold your feet to the fire. Give me a number. Wins and losses.
9 wins.
9 wins and 13 losses. Okay. All right. Ian, what do you think about that?
I think about 50-50.
Pardon?
50-50. And go either way. Depends how we show up.
There you go. All right. Not too bad. Everybody else in line with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach, what do you think of those numbers?
I would be happy with any of the numbers, but like BJ said, we're just trying to get better than last year. So that's our main focus. We're not setting team goals of wins or anything like that. So we're just trying to progress right now.
All right. On that note, we'll take one more break. We'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking on a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV. For the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back 3 at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Don Bowles. With me, the Ripley Jays here on Basketball 30. And one big change Coach, that we talked about. You guys moving from the Southwest Southeast District this year. You moved back up to Division I. You've been Division 1, 2 in the Shack for a couple of years. You guys have a tendency to move back and forth. Is that going to affect how your season goes?
I don't personally think it will. There's a list of teams here in front of me. I think in both divisions you have good teams top to bottom. Us flipping with one team, regardless if you're in the big school, small school, I don't think it changes the level of competition, because you go from North Adams Eastern being the top of the big school to Fairfield, Fayetteville being top of the small schools, and either any night you play any of those teams, it's going to be tough. So I don't think it changes that much.
Blake, you're a pretty big guy. We got some of the biggest post players this year in the league. Is that going to change your style of basketball?
Probably not. I'll just be doing the same old thing probably.
Do you like banging down inside?
Yeah, I do. I really do. And then I like taking it out to the 3 and shooting.
Yeah, there you go. Heard that. Andrew, what's your thoughts about this season? What are you looking forward to?
Probably playing a bunch of my friends from other teams. Okay. It'll be a good friendly competition.
Sure.
Get aggressive sometimes.
Sure. Nathan, senior year, you going to miss it next year?
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a big part of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ian, same question. We talked about you playing a lot of sports. This is a bigger year for you than maybe your freshman, sophomore, junior year.
Definitely.
How does that make you approach it differently?
Put everything on the court. Come up and show up.
All right.
Every night.
BJ.
Yeah.
You going to have fun this year?
Yeah, hopefully.
Tell everybody how important it is, the ones listening, to actually attend the games.
Oh,
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does. Absolutely makes a big difference. You got to go out and support your Ripley Blue Jays.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a great way to end it. Guys, thanks for coming. Up next, it's the Ripley Lady Jays. But first this, you're on Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV. For the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back 3 at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the three, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out ahead she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Don Bowles. It's Basketball 30. Now joining us, we reset things and probably improve at least improve the appearance of the show anyway, as we now move to the Lady Jays. And no, that was not meant as a feminist or a gender thing, whatever, but the young ladies showed up. They all have their hair all fixed and their makeup and everything. The guys just kind of show up, and to that point, we're going to talk to their coach, Brian Rabbit Littleton. Rabbit, it is different coaching girls than it is guys, isn't it?
Well, I thought it would be, because I coached my son, and then I had two daughters, and then got with my brother-in-law, Jimmy Campbell, which I'd like to touch on him real quick first. Jimmy, we've coached together for 20-plus years, and he had a liver transplant early August. He is home now. He's had a lot of ups and downs, one of those one step forward, two steps back, but he is battling, and we got our prayers going out to him, and we look forward to having him back on the sideline.
I was going to say, the big thing's getting back on the bench.
That's right, getting back on the bench. So we, my plan is to have him there before the end of the season. So, but we got him set up at home. We got his TV set up, so he'll be watching film for us. So we're going to still put him to work. Morning? I just texted him about a half an hour ago, so he said he's going to be watching.
All right,
so
good.
We got work for him to do, but prayers out to him, and we appreciate that. But that's kind of how I got into girls coaching. After having two girls, he had coached his two daughters, and he come along with me to coach the girls. And the very first parent meeting, I told the parents, I said, I've never coached girls before. I've only coached boys, so I'm going to coach them to play like boys. So that's how I've coached. I coach the same as I do boys. So still the same game, right? Still the same game. That's right.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. First year in the Shack last year. What do you think? You come over from Kentucky. We talked to Jeremy and the guys a little bit about the difference between Kentucky basketball and Ohio. There is a difference, isn't there?
Big difference. And the biggest difference is, I get to work with them 13 days instead of every day through the summer.
And that does affect the difference.
Oh, it sure does. Sure. And then, all through the year, something I've always got to do. Didn't have to worry about that. Didn't have to worry about quarters played and play as much as you want. We could bring up 8th graders and play out the freshman team or in the JV team when your numbers are low, kind of what we're dealing with in the Shack. Over there, bring up 8th graders. So that's a little plug for that. But big difference on those type rules there, but the game's still the same.
What about the style of game?
And we talked about this a little bit last year. I know when I watched my nieces play for Jimmy and Dean Thompson at Ripley, I attended a lot of games, and to me it was like, back in then it was like watching paint dry. But I think the game's changed since then. A lot more run and gun, which I like, and I think the game's called, from what I've seen here in the 2 years, it's called kind of the same. That back 15 years ago, blow the whistle every 5 seconds. Which slowed the game down and made it look like paint drying. But now they're letting you play a little bit more, and it's getting more like the Kentucky play.
Well, you've been coaching for a while. Is it still fun?
Love it. And I'll tell young kids now, if you want to go into coaching, if you're going to do it for the money, don't do it. You got to do it for the fun. And I wouldn't. Now, every year there's something different. I mean, NIL.
Yes, that's the big conversation.
That's the big thing, and I don't like that one bit. I'm 100% against it.
Well, and you may not be aware, Coach Jeremy and I were just talking about. Just came out yesterday afternoon for all the viewers out there. We had a conversation yesterday morning with the commissioner of the Shack and one of the Southwest board members, and there's a lawsuit filed yesterday afternoon, and there's going to be an emergency meeting of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and they are going to take a vote as to what's going to happen with NIL. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking basically paying kids to play for a certain school. And there's some people that say it won't affect us. It will dramatically affect all the sports, not just basketball.
Right.
Good, bad, I don't know, but you pull the best player out of this league and take them to Moeller, you take them to wherever, it's going to make a big difference. And then, of course, it's going to also change transfer rules.
Right.
And that's where it's going to get real interesting.
Yep. I'll say this, if there's a business in Ripley that wants to pay one of our kids or pay a kid $10,000 or so to come to Ripley and play, I'll tell them, why don't you give that $10,000 to our program? We'll get 15 kids a pair of shoes and 15 pairs of socks and take care of our own kids.
You don't think McDonald's? You don't want McDonald's to pay the best player from Eastern to come to Ripley?
Not at all.
There you
go. Not at all. Give that money to our program, the kids that have been there, and the kids that are proud to have Ripley on the front of their chest.
There you go. All right, we'll take a quick break. We're going to meet these young ladies here, but first this. You're on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the three, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shaq Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV. For the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Don Bowles. It's Basketball 30 here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. Joining me now, it's the Ripley Lady Jays. And if you joined us late, we talked to the boys in the first segment we had of our hour here. And if you'd like to go back and watch that, you can go to our Facebook page. You can go to YouTube. You can go to goodguysradiotv.com. You can watch this and rewatch it 50 times as you want at your leisure. You can also tell other people to come back and watch it as well. Maybe you get some relatives or friends or neighbors that would like to see what's being talked about the Ripley basketball teams. and you can enjoy that. Now, joining us now is the girls team. Raquel, how important is basketball in your busy senior life? How important is it?
It's top tier important to me. I mean, it helps. It's like a escape from reality, honestly. It really is.
Reality's that tough as a senior?
No, it's really not. But, I mean, you just got to let go sometimes and just enjoy it.
What about activities? What other activities are you involved in?
I do volleyball, and right now I'm doing cheer, and then I play softball.
Rank them importance-wise. Which one's the most important?
Basketball, and then we got softball, and then volleyball, and then we got cheer.
Oh, really? Now, how your cheerleading team members going to think? What they're going to think?
I hope they don't watch this and say anything to me about it.
There you go, Brooklyn. Same question for you. Basketball's something you enjoy doing. It's important. Just something you're filling the time with. Which is it?
Basketball is very important to me. I've been playing it my whole life. It's my number one sport. Like Raquel said, it's kind of an escape from things. It helps me. It's just something I like to do, and I enjoy doing it. So.
Well, and Brooklyn, you bring up something that's really interesting to me. A lot of folks don't realize you started playing. How old were you? What grade?
I was in kindergarten.
Pardon?
Kindergarten.
Mm-hmm. So right now we're looking at 12 years. When they come to watch you play, they're watching 12 years of effort. And I think some people forget that, don't you?
Yes, yeah, I do.
You look back, has it been worth it?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been worth it. It's crazy to think that I've been playing since I was in kindergarten, actually. But
well, you have a smile on your face. A lot of good memories, too.
Yes, yeah.
And how much of your friend base is based around, how many of your friends, I guess your off-court friendships, how many of those based around basketball?
Pretty much all of them, honestly.
Right.
I think all of my friendships started off with some kind of sport, most of them being basketball, but some from softball too. So
right. There you go. Callie, important to you as well?
Yeah. I play a lot of sports, so it's good that season's over, so now I can focus all my time on basketball, because during the summer it gets a little faded playing all these sports.
Sure. How different would Ripley High School be without sports?
I couldn't even imagine Ripley without sports, because it just is such a big part of our small community. Like, we're so close to other places, but Ripley really comes together around their sports.
Right.
A lot of sponsorships from Ripley, the community.
Chelsea, when we talk about what I said about sports going away or whatever, it makes a big difference, probably the emphasis to you kids as well, that the folks come out and watch you play, doesn't it?
Yes, it means a lot. It just makes everything feel worth it. All the effort you put behind it, it just makes it feel worth it when people come out and watch us play and work our butts off.
Do you pay attention when you come out of the locker room? Oh wow, there's a big crowd, or no, there's not.
Yeah, it really means a lot.
Yeah. Now some of the other teams draw bigger crowds. Does that mean you like to play them because there's a big crowd, or does that mean, oh man, they got all their fans here, I don't want to play?
Not necessarily. I like when there's a big crowd. I don't take it any type of way if they're
right,
carrying on.
Callie, your favorite team to play?
I like to play Eastern. It's always a competitive game playing them. It was nice to get a win last year, and now we play them twice this year.
Right.
So that's going to be tough competition.
Now, when you think it's going to make a difference, you like the change back to Division I, so you'll play Eastern twice, you'll play North Adams twice. You like that?
It's a lot different to play these teams because I just got out of soccer and volleyball, so it's a big switch from playing teams like Fayetteville, which is always competitive. Now you're switching to other competitive teams like North Adams, Eastern.
Yeah. Brooklyn, bus rides, good or bad?
They're always good.
Okay. Do you guys usually ride both to and from, or do you just ride to?
I usually just ride to the game, and then.
Why are they fun? What do you guys do that makes them fun? Raquel's squirming over there. Did you hear about this?
We always have a lot of fun, I think, on the way there. There's different spurs of the moments. So there's some moments where we're all talking, or we'll listen to music, and then there's sometimes we'll just kind of be off by ourselves listening to our own music. So I think it's just fun because you never really know what the bus ride's going to be, but it's always fun.
Okay, Raquel, why are you squirming back here?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of times on the bus to and from where there's conversations you wasn't expecting to have, and just, I don't know, it makes it worth, like, the ride. It really does. Like, I don't know. I love the bus rides that we have, honestly.
Makes what worse?
No, it makes it worth the ride.
Worth the ride.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
No,
All right.
you're okay.
Now, how much of that conversation is about relationships? You know, and all that stuff. How much does that come to play?
No, like about 50-60% of the time, yeah.
Okay, mostly about who you would like to go out with, who you are going with, or who you did go out with. What is it?
You know, some about who we're with and other people who they like, or, you know, what you did with your boyfriend 2 weeks ago where he took you out on a nice date. You know, you just never know.
Sure, there you go. All right. Callie, when we talk about all this stuff, we talk about the relationships. Again, you only play what? I don't know how many minutes on a basketball floor. I should know that. I do know but I don't know how long it takes. But you know, each week you're only on a basketball floor, maybe even with practice, 8-10 hours. Mm-hmm. How important is all this other stuff we're talking about, the bus rides and all that?
It's really important. I built a big connection I've played with these people my whole life, so our connection's strong. And then Rabbit does a lot of stuff outside of practice to get us all together, make sure that we stay connected as a team. And that helps us on the floor because our communications go without even saying anything.
Chelsea, we talked about how much Rabbit does. I know he's heavily involved with the team, as said outside. That also makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yes, it helps us come together as a team and helps us team bond and gets us together.
All right, good stuff. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the three, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out ahead she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV. For the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the Shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Southern State Community College celebrates 50 years of educating our community. From humble beginnings, Southern State has evolved to become a cornerstone of accessible education, offering flexible learning that includes a growing number of online classes and fully online programs. Southern State Community College empowers you to succeed quickly with a very affordable tuition rate when compared to many four-year institutions. Call 800-628-7722 or apply online at sscc.edu.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ron Lynch, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, we can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 481 Tucker Drive in Maysville. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103, and it's Basketball 30 once again. With me, the Ripley Lady Jays. Callie, let's talk about how different the team's going to be this year. The team going to be the same we saw last year? Different? How's it going to be?
I think it'll be just as good as it was last year. We're losing Grace Taylor, which is a big loss, but her little sister Abby, I think, could fill her shoes. And then we have a couple freshmen that we're working to get the ball handling well. But our team we have a lot of guard play, so I think it'll be good. They'll be able to step into those shoes pretty easily. Sure. We'll be about the same. I think we're going to win a lot more games than we won last year.
Chelsea, how different is it as a senior versus when you were a freshman, sophomore, whatever? Is it different for you?
Yes, it is. I feel like you have to step up for your team and really lock in, and because as a freshman they don't really expect much out of you, but for a senior they do.
Well, Rabbit tells me he expects something out of all of them, but no, just teasing you. You personally, what did you do to get ready? What did you do this summer or whatever? Have you worked on your game?
Well, I haven't been working on my basketball game, unfortunately, because I've been playing soccer, but I can't wait to get into the gym and work.
Okay, good. Brooklyn, favorite team to play?
Probably Eastern, because we're really competitive when it comes to Eastern, and it felt really good to beat them last year. So I think it'll be a fun game this year.
Okay, Raquel, give me your league record this year. What there's 13 league games, and don't say 6-7 either. But number of wins and losses.
So I'm feeling pretty good about this year's season, and I really think we're going to go 12-1 this year.
All right. Who's the one?
Fayetteville.
Oh, okay.
They've always been good. So, I think it's going to be a really good game. But hopefully we don't fall short. But, my opinion is we're going to go 12-1 this year.
You glad you don't play Fayetteville twice this year? You're back to only playing them once.
Honestly, it did feel good to play them twice because we played them in the beginning of the season where we first started, and then we played them in the end to see how much better we've gotten, and we can compare the two about how much progress we've made. So, it sucks, but,
Sure. Callie, overall record for the team. When we finish the season, what's the record going to be?
I think it always just depends, but I think it'll be 10-3. I think Eastern will give us a little more run for our money than we think. And then you have White Oak, who we played them 3 times last year, and they beat us every time. So we're looking to beat them.
Well, and that brings up a good point, Callie. What was the toughest loss last year?
I would probably say White Oak, because we were up every time we played them and then just fell short every time.
Why?
I don't know. I honestly can't even remember because Rabbit was so mad I tried to block that out.
How's Coach when he's mad? You want to stay out on the floor, or how tough is he to talk to when he's mad?
He's not very tough to talk to when he gets mad. You can't throw your hands up like this. I got a big problem putting my hands like this, so I've had to work on that.
Okay, so what's this?
I do that, good or bad. He's like, good shot, and I'm like, thanks.
So have you broken the habit?
Yeah, I have. But no, he gets really into the game, so good or bad things he's saying, you just always have to be sure his voice is the one that you're hearing out of the crowd.
Chelsea, you like coming over after that timeout? When he calls that timeout, you like coming over?
Yeah.
All right, Raquel, who calms him down? Who keeps him straight?
Honestly, I really don't think anybody does. Once he puts his foot on the floor, it gets us a little stomp. He's just gotta let him do his own little thing.
Brooklyn, you buy into that?
Yeah. I think once he has his little moment, he'll calm himself down. But
yeah, there you go. Is that a positive part of Coach? Being that emotional, that Brooklyn being that what connected to the game?
Oh yeah, it's definitely, because it shows that he cares and he wants us to be successful. I mean, there's some coaches out there that they don't care as much as Rabbit does, and it shows that he cares a lot because of how much emotion he has when we're playing and the discipline that he gives us. But it's for a good reason, and that's a good coach to me. Rabbit, what do you think of your team this year?
I think they're a great bunch of kids on and off the court. It's third year here. Love it over here. Love these kids. These kids have been here when I took over the program, so they're counting Grace and Bug from last year and the 4 seniors before them. These girls are the foundation, and we go when they go, and I've got all the confidence in the world in them. Love coaching them.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up with that and with some prayers and some thoughts. And you guys, fun to talk to. We look forward to seeing you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been the Ripley Lady Jays with their coach. And once again, I'm Don Bowles. Please share it with your friends and neighbors. I think they'll enjoy watching what we're doing here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.